Hello, my name is Kevin Sloan. I'm about to give you a presentation. Please hold all of your questions till the end of my presentation. Thank you. First, I had to come up with a problem, and I chose, does listening to music affect video game play? And if it does, which kind of music works best? Rock, hip-hop, jazz, or blues? My hypothesis was that listening to rock music while playing would give the best time. I had to come up with my materials, which was a science board to show my data, the video game console and game, the music, and a timer. I had learned procedures. I first bought the science board, then I got the video game Cruis'n USA and the console works on. I then had to set up the game music. I tested the game several times to make sure there are no issues. Then I found my 5 subjects to help me with the science experiment, and I gave my 5 subjects 1 race to learn the controls. I had the subjects one at a time play once per control, then all of the music through, recording the results. I had them repeat this twice to get 3 scores for each music group. Check my data and average them. I had done my graphs. Finally, I attached all the data onto my board. I researched some interesting things about the human brain. I learned the human brain is separated into 2 hemispheres, which has different focuses. Left side is focused on the logical side of the brain, which is the science, math, language, and anything that needs you to remember things. The right side of the brain is the creative side, which is used for creativity, art, music, etc. Normally people use one side of the brain that is more than the other. Which side of the brain use more influencers and character traits, likes and dislikes. People who use the left side of the brain often have these traits and thoughts. They usually prefer classical music, and the left side of the brain controls more your body. They prefer things like instructions done verbally. They're usually good at math, like to read, and they're very logical. They like dogs. They don't enjoy clowning around. They usually remember things only specifically study. Need total quiet to read or study. Like to read realistic stories. Like to write nonfiction. Prefer individual counseling. Enjoy copying or tracing pictures and filling in details. Also like to read action stories, usually rational, usually does things in a planned, orderly way. If you have to answer someone's question, you won't let them personal feelings, things in the way. They're usually good at algebra, can remember verbal material, also never absent-minded, likes to tell stories but not act them out, can think better sitting down, likes to be a music critic, attentive during long verbal explanations, prefer well-instructed assignments over open-ended ones, read for specific details and facts, skilled at sequencing ideas, and likes to be organized. These people tend to usually become labs, scientists, makers, judges, lawyers, mathematicians, bacteriologists, or librarians, etc. People use the right side. I tend to prefer rock music. Right brain controls left side of the body. Prefers visual instructions with these examples. Good at art, sports. Good at art. Cat lovers. Enjoys cleaning around. Likes to read fantasy and mystery stories. Can listen to music or TV while studying. Likes to write non-fiction. Prefer groups. Fun to dream about things that probably never happen. Enjoys making up own drawings and images, good at geometry, likes organizing music that show relation, can memorize music, occasionally absent-minded, likes to act out stories, enjoys interacting effectively with others, thinks better when lying down, become restless during long verbal explanations, enjoys creative storytelling, prefer to learn through free exploration, good at recalling spatial imagery, read for main details, skilled in showing relationships between ideas, preferring for summarizing over outlining, solve problems intuitively, very spontaneous and unpredictable, philosophical. People who have most of these qualities tend to become something that's similar to a full Earth ranger, wildlife ranger, beautician, politician, athlete, artist, craftsman, or some actor. What this has to do with my experiment is it shows how playing the game can do with the brain. Because my subject over time had to learn the track and memorize it visually, it used the creative side of the brain. Also, in playing my Baroque music, my subject did slightly better. The people who have the creative side of brain is their brain dominant, normally like rock music. This gives me thought that blues or jazz, as they didn't do so well at all, falls into the logical brain since hip-hop did so well. It falls into the creative side of brain. My hypothesis was wrong because hip-hop got the best time, not rock. That was the end of my presentation. Are there any questions?